Hello friends, welcome back to White Knight Course. As you know, last section we have studied about placental abnormalities. So today's topic of discussion we will speak about umbilical cord abnormalities. So let's start our class. Before going to the umbilical cord abnormalities, we can see the umbilical cord. Normal features of umbilical cord. The umbilical cord is the connecting link between the fetus and the placenta through which the fetal blood flow to and from the placenta. Normal length of the umbilical cord is about 40 cm, thickness 2 cm, and it contains 2 arteries and 1 vein. The bulky appearance of the cord is due to the presence of Wharton's jelly. It will prevent the pressure on the vessel, and the umbilical cord is attached in the center of the placenta. Now let's move on to the umbilical cord abnormalities. So first we can see battledore placenta. Normally the umbilical cord is attached to the center of the placenta, right? But here you can see the umbilical cord is attaching to the margin of the placenta, but attaching to the main placental body. Such a placenta is called as battledore placenta. Then we can see velamentous placenta. Here the cord is attached to the membranes. In normal case, the umbilical cord will be attached to the main placental body. But here the umbilical cord is not attached to the placental body but to the fetal membrane. As we know, umbilical cord contain 2 umbilical artery and 1 umbilical vein. Here, these vessels are dividing before reaching the placental body. All these vessels in this area are exposed and they are unprotected by the umbilical cord. So, this type of placenta is rightly the velamentous placenta. Now we can discuss another cord abnormality due to abnormal length of the cord. It is of 2 types, short cord and long cord. We have already discussed about the normal length of the cord. It is almost about 40 cm, but it can be vary from 30 cm to 100 cm in length. So we can move on to the short cord. Short cord means the length of the cord is less than 20 cm. Less than 20 cm. Okay. Commonly, this is due to the entanglement of the cord round any fetal part. So we can move on to the long cord. Long cord means length of the cord is greater than 100 cm. The clinical significance of long cord is increased chance of cord prolapse, cord entanglement over the neck and body, and this condition may produce sufficient compression on the cord vessel to produce fetal distress. And the last abnormality is single umbilical artery. Normally, there are 2 umbilical artery, but here in this case, only a single umbilical artery. It may be due to failure of development of one of the artery or due to its atrophy in later months. It is more common in twins and in babies born with women with diabetics, epilepsy, hydramnios, preeclampsia and antepartum hemorrhage. And also it is frequently associated with congenital malformation of the fetus. So this is all about umbilical cord abnormalities. I think it's clear for you. Soon we will meet with another topic. If you like the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.